Now, Wave 31 Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle with 31 Triple Doppler.
Well, Jeff, are we going to have to turn on the heat tonight? It was really chilly last night.
Yeah, it's not going to be as cold as the last couple nights, so that's some good news. The downside, though, is that tomorrow and Sunday will not be quite as mild as it was this afternoon. So a little bit of a trade-off. We're also going to be tracking some rainfall, though the weekend still doesn't look like it is going to be a total washout. Let's talk about, though, when it is looking wettest. And Sunday, I think, will be the day that will have the biggest impact on your plans. Most of us will be dry through the day on Saturday. Good bit of cloud cover, but there will be some sunshine mixed in from time to time. And again, a cooler day. Earlier, we made the upper 60s for your Friday. Tomorrow, we'll struggle to make it out of the 50s. Some showers coming in on Sunday, especially afternoon and evening, as I'm going to show you in future radar in just a second. And those temperatures will stay stuck there around that 60-degree mark. All right, let's talk about the rain chances. Mainly dry for the next few hours. We might sneak in a shower later on tonight as a cold front moves on in. But in general, it looks like through the day on Saturday, we are going to be likely dry, so that'll be good for your plans, whatever those may be for the first half of the weekend. We head into Saturday night. This will be the first opportunity for a little isolated wet weather. Chances for that may taper off early Sunday, and then the chances for rain go back up a little bit more later Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening. Some scattered wet weather expected towards the end of the day Sunday, and we'll be tracking some rain on into Sunday night as well. So that's one thing we're watching for the weekend. The other, the time change. I know we love to hate it, right? Positive news, sunsets will be later, starting on Sunday by an hour. The bad side, well, you lose an hour of sleep this weekend. Set your clocks forward by 1 hour before you go to bed Saturday night, or you're going to be running an hour late to anything on Sunday. But again, the sunset, this is something that we like to see later into the evening, just before 6 o'clock tomorrow, but on Sunday, after the time change, that sun will be setting a little closer to 7 o'clock, and of course, we'll continue to see those sunsets get later through the summer solstice, which happens the third week of June. All right, here's what we're watching for the weekend. A couple of things. First one that will come through, the blue line with the triangles, cold front back into Arkansas. That arrives a little bit later on tonight. And then later into the weekend, this big mess out across the four corners in the southwest part of the U.S., that's an upper level storm system, and that will be responsible for those rain chances coming in at the end of the weekend on Sunday. Let's track it all out for you here with future radar. Again, our front tonight, maybe a sprinkle. That'll be about it. Brief period of clearing behind that front early in the day tomorrow, but then clouds start coming back in around midday, and we'll be kind of in and out of clouds and a little sunshine mixed in for your Saturday afternoon. We head into Saturday night, early Sunday, again, maybe just a couple spots of wet weather, but the main show will come later in the day Sunday. Here's the noon hour, starting to see some rain developing, and as we hit late afternoon, 5 o'clock, some scattered wet weather will be out there, sticking around for your Sunday evening. Here's 11 o'clock Sunday night. And then, yes, wouldn't you know it, just in time to wake up and go back to work on Monday, rain's out of here. But I tell you what, first part of next week is looking pretty good, especially if you're wanting some warmer weather. Lows tonight, though, won't be too bad. Again, not as cold as the last few nights have turned out. We'll hold up mostly into the low 50s. From there, though, we won't warm a whole lot tomorrow. Behind that cold front, north winds kick back in, and that will keep our temperatures in check, mostly in the 50s throughout the day. May briefly touch that 60-degree mark in a few spots tomorrow afternoon. Here's your Wave 31 Storm Tracker 10-day forecast. Rain chances on Sunday will pick up, especially by afternoon and evening, with highs staying around the 60-degree mark. Monday, though, drying out, starting to climb again into the mid-60s. Tuesday, Wednesday are going to be quite nice, feeling a whole lot like spring with highs in the upper 70s, dry weather, sunshine both days. We've got another weather maker we'll be tracking around Thursday of next week, bringing some rain with it. And then right now, unfortunately, next weekend likely brings another weather maker here across the Tennessee Valley, and that could mean some rain and some thunderstorm activity coming in at that time.
I know we have to watch the storms closely.
We do, yeah. The one that comes through this weekend, no severe weather threat. The one on Thursday, don't think we'll have any big problems with. If we have a threat for stronger thunderstorms, our next chance for that will be with next weekend's weather maker. So we'll be watching that one closely all next week.
And overall, the forecast isn't bad. It looks pretty good,
isn't.
actually.
You know, spring break for a lot of kids next week, at least the first half of the week, looks great. Fantastic weather.
It does. Thank you, Jeff. We'll be right back.